Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. If you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Make sure you do so today before you leave. Make sure to thumbs up the video and make sure to comment below and share on all your social media networks that you happen to be on at this time. Hello and welcome back. Welcome back, guys. All right. So I do just want to jump right in. I hope today is going well. Today is Monday, so Mondays are sometimes a little bit hard to get into. They're not quite Sunday, not quite Friday, so they're a little rough. But I hope everybody's having a splendid Monday so far. But we're gonna hop right into the video. Okay, so the mass shootings in Dayton, Ohio, and El Paso, Texas. So first of all, definitely want to send our condolences. I want to send my condolences to those families. I cannot imagine what they're going through right now. I can't imagine because I know I'm grieving myself, but it's, grief is definitely nothing to play with. I mean, it's one of the worst feelings that you ever feel in your life. It's like this sinking feeling, like a dark hole. It's like something's eating away at you, and I know that this is just the beginning of a lot of pain for them because these incidents just happened. So, and then of course, it's publicized because it's in the media. So it's getting a lot of media attention. Everything is still spinning. There are details of the case, both cases that have not been resolved. And so the families are like grieving, but still kind of searching for closure too, like still looking for those unanswered questions to be resolved. So it can be a hellish experience, as you can imagine. Mass shootings in Dayton, Ohio, and El Paso, Texas. So of course, President Trump did weigh in. President Trump basically condemned racism and white supremacy in its wake, but he stopped short of embracing tighter restrictions on guns. This is from the New York Times site. Now, the death toll right now for El Paso is 22. They had a couple other people who were wounded, but they passed away at the hospital. So now the death toll is up to 22. So he is quoted saying, "Hate has no place in America. Hatred warps the mind, ravages the heart, and devours the soul." Trump says we need to focus more on violent video games and mental illness. Okay, so he has a point there when he's saying about focusing on mental illness. I think that's definitely something that needs to be looked at because most mass shooters, if you notice, that all of them have some sort of mental issue or some sort of illness. There's something usually off, mentally with them, to begin with. So, yeah, I would say he does have a point. Now, I heard today, I was looking at another interview clip from the Breakfast Club, and they were talking about the issue. And I think it was Charlemagne the God that said, at one point, we did have mental health checks before someone purchased a gun. You had to be clear mentally before you bought the gun. They had a way of background checking you, but Trump repealed it. So I just find it comical that he would make such a eloquent statement such as this, and he repealed it. Does he have short-term memory loss? Did he not forget what he undone? So it's like you part of the problem, but you're saying, you need to, we need to focus on mental health. I'm like, we were, but you took that away, so now we have to find some other way. Hopefully our next president that we have, the next one, will bring that back because, that was excellent. I can't think of a better plan. You do need to do a background check mentally on persons trying to purchase guns. Or any type of weapon. You need to check out who is buying this piece. Who's buying this? Because just anybody don't need to come in a gun store, in a weaponry store, and just buy, whatever and walk out. you know. So you need to check IDs, of course, to make sure they're of age. Check if they have permits for it, and then of course check, make sure everything's okay upstairs, And then about him speaking about hate has no place in America, hatred warps the mind, ravages the heart and soul. I totally agree. But did he not just tell the black congressmen, I think a couple of them were black and the other ones, they were from other races, but they were all ethnic. Didn't he just tell them not too long ago they should go back where they came from? But yet he is speaking that hate has no place in America when he is the person who brings hate to America, the most, So I'm trying to figure out, where he comes from and who does the writing for Trump, because they're really good. Like who does his writing seriously when he makes these really profound, well thought out statements and tweets, because, he only does tweeting, he don't do nothing else, but tweeting. He tweets out everything that he has to say, but I think somebody on his team really does the thinking for him, because most of the time he puts out things that are like really offensive and, just argumentative and, so when he comes out with this stuff and it's really great, you're like, oh, that actually brought us together. Like, I just feel like you can't unify and divide us at the same time. Like, you're either on this side of the fence or you're on that side of the fence. Like, just tell me where you at, So I'm just trying to figure out, where his head is and all of this.